여기는 그냥 무턱대고 막 돌아다닐 수가 없겠네. 야, 이거는 얘부터 죽여야 된다. 걸렸나? 걸렸나 안 걸렸나? 피하고 빠세 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 빠세. 이제 좀 괜찮죠?
Handy.
이제 나쁘지 않죠? 똥꼬 임마. 똥꼬에 한방. 빠세. 파밍 잘 된다.
Eloy, let us speak. Are you ready?
레디.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life.
그럼 여기 처음 들어오는 거야?
Sacred land.
진짜로?
Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Eloy. Here,
그리고 아까 떠난다 했잖아.
take this.
네, 안녕하세요.
Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe.
아니,
Will always be.
그럼 좋은 거 아닌가요?
I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret.
아예 안 가야 좋은
breaking the
건가?
law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
속이 시원하네.
Better for me, actually, to not have to waste any more time on you.
I hope one day you will understand.
See? It's easy throwing away worthless things, isn't it?
I've disappointed you. I hope you'll forgive me someday.
아, 너무 좀 그렇게 돼버렸나?
How could you do this to me? On today of all days. I can't think about it. Not now. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
뭐야 갑자기?
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child.
아, 확실히 무슨 배경인지 잘 모르겠어요 아직까지.
Menorah aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that.
아, 예전에 구해줬던 걔 아니야?
May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
이름이 한 글자였는데. 뭐야 이거? 뭐야 이거? 뭔가 할 수 있는 게 맞나 본데?
Over here.
어, 니 요가 있노?
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
왜 온 거지?
Mother's heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it.
스시마 대 호라이즌.
I won't hold it against you.
글쎄요, 딱 지금 한 3시간 정도 했으니까
I'm joking, Karst.
3시간 정도 한 상태에서는
Don't go soft.
호라이즌이 재밌는 것 같아요.
I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
Aloy, here. It is Eloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe.
갑옷 하나 만들어주면 되겠네.
A maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
사이즈 어떻게 알고?
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
장비.
There. Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land.
야, 커스텀이 별론가요?
I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks.
옷이 다 이런 스타일인가
Hopefully
그냥?
not spears. In any case, be ready to duck. Hi, Eloy. Decided to do some shopping.
그러네. 이건 뭐야?
Goodbye for now, and good luck in the proving.
룩이 별로긴 하다.
Now this is the chief. We should keep everything.
애들이 다 말을 안 받아줘. 어? 이런 게 있었네?
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
그러니까요.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King of Killers and slavers!
Hey,
Luminance of
hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azeram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. Raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please,
무슨 말인지 하나도
lend him
모르겠다니까요.
your ears.
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad. 14th luminance of the Raven
뭐야?
line.
뭔데?
Of Menorah. On the eve
It's
of
unknown
your
device to
proving,
He's wearing a focus,
no,
just like
the
mine.
Karja stand with you as the sun's light.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
수상한데 임마.
Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Owen? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. Menorah is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine-breakers 201. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you.
이런 머리 아서한테 잘 어울리지 않을까요?
With all that metal to slow you down?
저런 머리가
I
없으니까
get it.
Yeah.
되게 잘 어울릴 것 같은데.
From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Look, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Menorah do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year?
기계의 변질.
Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Menorah put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
와, 머리 묻어보는 게 많아.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink.
꼬시는 게야 지금.
Or just come to
마음에 안
Meridian
드는데.
and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh.
네, 완전 탈락이죠.
I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook.
이거 대사 좀 많이 들을게요. 아직까지
So it was hard to take
세간을
him
좀
down.
이해를 해야 될 것
Not
같아서.
dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
So what happened? How did it all end?
이거 약간 그
The Mad
진격의 거인
King's
같은
own
느낌
son
아닌가 그러면?
united Karja rebels with Azeram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the sun sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Menorah exiles. You really should come visit.
진격의 머신.
Who are the Azeram?
진짜 그런 느낌인데요?
Oh,
뭔가?
that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
오케이, 가자.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater.
그냥 도굴꾼이죠.
I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and
아, 간다니까 왜 말이 많노?
look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what? All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so...
그러니까요.
see you around, maybe?
supposed to?
Start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy, sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
정말 옛날에 내한테 돌 던진 놈 아이가? 임마 이거 오른쪽. 나 자신을 위해.
This is for me. For all I did to make it here. And the answers I'll get after I win the proving.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
I won't let the cards of faithful stop me from There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
올린 어디 있는데?
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
임마 뭔가 숨기는 게 많은데?
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Azeram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
얘 약간
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
이 남자 걔 닮았는데?
Expedition and a second for his
무리뉴 닮았는데
That's
무리뉴.
all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for
그
scrap.
흰머리만 씹으면 완전
rounding up
무리뉴인데.
trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're
왜
not
나한테
a
거짓말하는
convincing
거야?
liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me, that's your trouble, not mine.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Motherless chuff.
와, 씨 말을 저리 하노. 진짜.
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
상처가 아직 있는 거야?
Ask for a mate blessing if he wins. Not with this girl.
새끼야.
Here's your bite, outcast.
새끼야.
Did you need my permission to speak in the
봐준다.
presence of a true Nora? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
난
The
네가
only way you
불쌍해.
know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
You should cherish it. If Rost hadn't shot my stone from the air, you'd be missing an eye. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
바스트의 아첨꾼에게 말 걸기.
Nothing to say to each other.
She looks serious.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Eloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
얘들 괴롭히는 거 아니야? 뭔지 대놓을 것 같은데.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
정말 싫어.
It's loud, and it stinks, and the people are... idiots. All these people who kept me out. And now here I am, stuck inside with them.
I think you'll find more to like in the days ahead. Get some rest.
재밌게 보셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.